Hi, I'm Steve Schmidt, and my goal is to help you discover the noise that might be impacting your life and find more time to create the things that really matter to you. Today, I wanted to talk about fear. We all know what fear is, and we all experience fear. And fear has this power to hold us back on doing the things that we really want to do. If you think about it, fear really isn't a negative emotion. Fear is really just trying to protect us from harm, whether it's real or imagined. And our ancestors needed fear to survive. It's in our DNA, right? I mean, they were under constant threat. If they didn't know how to fight through a situation, or if they didn't run away from a situation, or if they didn't freeze to hide from a situation, often they could be dead. But in today's world, many of us are not under this constant threat. And often our fear is not really a real threat. And so a lot of us, it's a great time to look at our relationship with fear. Is fear really trying to teach us something? Is this fear really real? Why am I dealing with this resistance to do something that I really want to do? When I look back at my life, I've had many fears, many difficult situations, but one fear that I've always had is the fear of speaking in front of people. And I spent most of my life avoiding getting in front of people. But it's recently that I decided that I was no longer willing to not put myself out there. And I wanted to start speaking in front of people. So I joined a Toastmasters club so that I could learn how to speak better. And I remember the first time I signed up for a speech. That night before, I could not sleep. I tossed and turned. I was so nervous about what could happen when I gave that speech. And when I got up the next day and got in front of the group to speak, my body was, my chest was really tight. I was really nervous. I thought that everybody in the crowd could see how nervous I was, but that wasn't the case. And as I started speaking, my fear and energy dissipated. And by the time I was done, that fear no longer existed. And I felt so much better about myself that I'd overcome a situation that had always been difficult for me. So I think it's a great opportunity if you have fear in your life and that noise is telling you to not do something that you really want to do, that you're afraid something wrong might happen, but this isn't really a serious physical threat. It's not real. Why not think about how you might be able to overcome it? Maybe sit with it for a while. Maybe start thinking about like an action plan on how you could overcome it. Maybe getting some friends to talk to and help support you. But whatever it is that you want to do in your life that you are afraid to step into, there are ways to get yourself through that. And I think the way we become the most comfortable with fear is by putting ourselves out of our comfort zone as much as possible. Because remember, on the other side of fear is success. So if you don't do anything else, ask yourself, how can I eliminate more noise in my life so that I can create the things I really want? Take care. Thank you.